Hi everyone, welcome and thanks for tuning in. My name is Slava and I will be interviewing my father Igor, and in this video we'd like to try a little bit of different type of content for you guys. If you do like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and leave a comment below for the next topics or questions you might have. All right, let's get into it. I'm actually curious how you started playing the guitar and why you actually chose the guitar as your instrument.
Why I choose the guitar? I choose in the first place 7-string guitar because my uncle, he played 7-string guitar. He went to the war, Second World War, with guitar, and he came with guitar from the war. And he inspired me very much from my childhood memories when he came and we went to the beach. He took his guitar and almost in 1 second crowd, because it was like magnet. And then I thought, well, there's something in his playing in this guitar. So first half year I learned 7-string guitar, and then my guitar teacher, he advised me just switch to 6 strings because it's a more traditional worldwide.
Who inspired your musical journey or career?
It's no one ever, come hold me tight, kiss me my darling, be mine tonight. In the first place, it was Elvis who actually left the building.
How old were you when you started listening to Elvis?
6 years old, something. I heard it somewhere in some place, maybe at home, with an old, maybe old magnetophone from my parents. And then it was, of course, Beatles. Something in the way she moved. Well, as far as guitar is concerned, yeah, it's difficult to mention all of them, but yeah, my favorite is Baden Powell, Brazilian guitar player. Yeah, as far as combining bossa nova with Chopin, classical music with samba, yeah, it's rather interesting.
Yeah,
For musician, for any musician, not only for guitar players, and rhythmic patterns, and he played with a soul, to name a few. Richie Blackmore, as far as electric guitar, of course, from Deep Purple. George Benson, of course. George Harrison from Beatles. As a quiet guitar player, but he wrote very little, but with quality.
I also remember you were a fan of Kiss.
Yes, everyone in the late 70s, everybody was in my school was fan of Kiss due to the costumes.
Yes, I see. What is your favorite Kiss song?
Also, classical composers, piano players, saxophone players, trumpet players.
Yeah.
World music.
So you've brought the Takamine with you today. Can you tell me a little bit more about this guitar? And
well, this is a rather nice Takamine model, TF 740. It's an orchestra model with a solid cedar top and solid mahogany back and side. It has a big sound due to its body construction, and with a quite big level, and has slotted headstock, as you can see, and it makes it more classical, and 45 millimeter nut, which makes it perfect for fingerstyle playing. And I ordered this guitar by Takamine in the first place because it suited my style. I'm all-round classically trained guitar player, so I can switch from classic to whatever style: pop, rock, fingerstyle, country, blues. So every facet of the guitar. So, and this model suits it very well. It has cool tube amp that runs on 4 alkaline batteries.
What makes the Cool Tube amp so special?
It's especially designed for warm sound. I agree with that, but it also cutting through. When you push a little bit more, you can see it and listen to it if you go into link below. Skrillex, I played Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, and you will see what I'm talking about. Last but not least, this guitar is out production. Takamine don't make them anymore.
By the way, Igor is selling this guitar. If you are interested, please head over the link in the description below for more information.
So grab your chance. It can be yours.
Yeah, let's go a bit deeper into the guitar subject, because you have developed your very own unique style, and it's probably hard to narrow it down to just 1 or 2 techniques because it's such a diverse style of playing. But if you would have to choose your 3 best or 3 favorite techniques that you like to use, which ones would that be?
Let's start with Travis picking. It's the most suitable pattern for all fingerstyle players. Merle Travis was the founder of this style, as far as I know, with Chet Atkins, of course. So, for instance, Dust in the Wind. It's perfect example of, it's a boom chick style. Yeah, it's like, so when you want to master it, you have to master just your thumb. I like drumming on guitar. I'm using quite often this sort of technique. So with my right hand, I do the kick drum and snare, for instance.
What about the third technique?
The third technique, for instance, I use it on lambada.
Can you break down this technique?
Yes, of course, I play it slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For instance, I play quite often a rumba flamenca.
From what I understand, there are many different kinds of tunings possible on the guitar. Maybe you can tell me a little bit more about which are your favorite ones and why you like to use them for a specific song.
Well, beside the traditional Spanish tuning, you can also use another tunings, like, for instance, Hawaiian tuning related to Russian 7-string guitar tuning. It's open G.
And why would you use, for example, this tuning for a specific song?
Because it suits a certain style. A lot of blues guitarists play open G tuning when they use slide, because you can easily play something with a slide on 12th fret, and it already sounds like a chord, you know. Also, another tuning before was Dag That.
And in which songs would you use, for example, this kind of tuning?
Quite a lot of songs, like Lemon, for instance, as far as I remember, from Kenshi Onesum. Sometimes I tune guitar like open E minor chord, because it suits the certain songs and easy to play, and it sounds right, you know. But basically, you can come up with any tuning. Yeah, you can even tune your guitar unisono.
Yeah, of course.
And you can cook something on it if you have a little bit creativity, imagination, and everyone, you can do it. Everyone has it if you want it. If you want to achieve something, you have to push. You have to do a little bit more. Nothing comes just easy. At the first place, when I started, I had a bad guitar. It was like 10 millimeter on the 12th fret, old Russian 7-string guitar. Nowadays, you can buy a rather nice instrument, middle-ranged, nice instrument, tuned nicely, and ready to rock, you know.
You mentioned before you were classically trained. Can you tell a bit about your training and technique?
Yes. I started like everyone in the music school, and I'm very grateful to my guitar teacher. Besides the guitar, he was orchestra conductor. He had absolute pitch, and he played the trumpet, he played jazz. He just could write down any arrangement just without instrument.
Yeah.
So a talented guy.
And he inspired you.
And he inspired me, and he pushes me, in a way like he did. Not hard, but you understand.
He motivated you.
He motivated me, and
does that mean you played a lot of scales and arpeggios?
Yeah, in the first place, we have standard traditional schools. Among others, very popular, Matteo Carcassi's Italian school. So I went through it.
So that was a good foundation for your technique, which you built upon later.
Yes, classical guitar, yes. Then I met electric guitar through the Beatles. But what makes Beatles interesting, they use many instruments. They recorded with many instruments. What makes them exceptional? The unique in arrangements. And
speaking about bands, I remember from some old videotapes that back in the 70s or late 70s or 80s, you used to play in a band.
In late 70s, we played in dance clubs, and it was hard rock, beginning of heavy metal. Before Metallica yet, it was Purple, Led Zeppelin, Slade, Sweet, glitter rock, glam rock, and Beatles, Rolling Stones, and I had a band.
Yeah.
And it was, we were sort of pioneers, because, Iron Curtain.
Yeah.
We had a lot of trouble. But, yes, nevertheless, I never regret it.
How did this affect you as an artist, this Iron Curtain?
The Iron Curtain made me even more curious. But as you know, when you forbid it, it's like a forbidden fruit, forbidden apple. You tend to...
You were, what age? Like young 20s or?
No, even before 17, 18, and 19 I went to army. So it was for the army. And army was an orchestra. First half year, I served like a regular soldier. But then I got into the orchestra. I played the big drum.
Not the guitar. Or also
Also guitar, because we were sent to play evenings and parties and marriages. Apart from the most of musicians who would play electric instruments, we had our civil clothes, and in the evenings, private events, even with wind orchestra in a small group.
Thank you everyone for tuning in and for watching the whole video through. If you have any questions or comments, or if you like this type of content, definitely let us know. And don't forget to subscribe as well. So thanks a lot for watching, and we hope to see you next time.